Hello everybody, welcome back to this week's video, which just so happens to be an Amazon Fresh taste test. And we're excited to try just a few things from the haul because there weren't many things that I was ready to buy yet. So without further ado, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's check out the Amazon foods that I found.
All right, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight.
All right, so we're doing something a little unconventional in this week's taste test. Tim wanted to try the sushi for lunch today, and we're going a day before we're actually filming for the taste test. So he's gonna go ahead and try these on camera so you can see if the sushi's any good at Amazon Fresh.
Yeah, so Katie picked up for me two different types of rolls from Amazon Fresh. It was the crunchy roll and also the tiger roll with tempura shrimp. So let's give them a try. Okay, I'm gonna start off here with the crunchy roll. Really good. I enjoyed that one a lot. Crunchy rolls are one of my favorite, but I do like when they cover it in some sauce, like this one over here. Okay. I really like that tiger roll. It's got a little bit of spiciness to it. A lot more flavor, to be honest, but I like the crunchy roll that's got that crunchy, adds a bit of texture to it. All in all, this is pretty good sushi. I'm pleasantly surprised.
So would you want me to buy it again for you?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. All right, we'll continue the taste test now. All right, so the first thing that's just staring at us, and it smells so good, are these cheapy little pizzas. These were literally like $1 and change.
Yeah.
I got Tim the pepperoni, me the cheese, and let me just tell you, as I was heating these, microwaving them, just like I did as a child, it really brought me back. I started smelling it and I was like, this is the memory. So I'm excited to taste this, even though I know it's not gonna be the quality that I'm used to as an adult.
Exactly, but you know what? Like, where can you find a meal for like $1 anywhere?
Yeah, this is not a meal for you though.
I mean, it's like a snack, but still, where can you get it for $1.30 or whatever it is? Nowhere. So
seriously. Let's
dive in. All right, we absolutely crushed our first slice.
Well, you did.
Well, I did. So I've got mad nostalgia going right now.
You do too?
Oh yeah, this is like when I was coming home from school having the bagel bites.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally. I had bagel bites too.
But the difference is that even though both of them, I'd microwave the bagel bites too when I was younger.
Yeah.
This one, like the whole consistency of it doesn't get all super hard on the edges like
it's all soft.
microwave bagel bites do. But the flavor and the tiny little pepperoni diced up. It's bringing me back. It's pretty good.
So do you like it?
I mean, I'm gonna totally destroy this whole thing. So yeah, I'd say I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not my favorite pizza. Let me just make that very clear. But
yeah,
it is good. And actually, I used to eat the pepperoni one when I was a kid because I became vegetarian when I was 17, and I used to eat the pepperoni one. So when I was smelling the pepperoni one, I was like, oh my gosh, I totally remember this. The cheese one is like a little bit more bland, but I will say it's just such an easy, like, pop in the microwave, or you can put it in the oven too if you want, and have just like this little personal pizza that's not like the most glamorous, but you can jazz it up too if you want. You know, you can add some bruschetta on the top, whatever you want. And I will say, it's good. It definitely brings me back. And I think the pizzas I used to get were the Celeste brand.
Wow.
Yes, the Celeste brand. So these remind me exactly of that same pizza. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just put their label on it and just called it Amazon Fresh.
Hey, probably. I think everything is probably white labeled through Amazon that they have outsourced. But it was good. I liked it.
Yeah. Next up, we're going to try the peach juice.
Yes.
I poured some in our glass here. So we are going to try this and see how peachy it is.
Awesome. Ooh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh.
It does.
This is Simply, right? Simply
I
Peach?
think so, yeah. Well, that's peach juice for you.
Well, that's good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's super sweet. You know, juice is an equivalent of soda, and as far as sugar goes, like, it's almost the same, if not more. So you got to be careful with juice, but it's definitely delicious.
Don't tell me these things.
It's good in small amounts, and if you always, like for me, I love adding sparkling water to things so you can stretch it out, give your water flavor without having all the sugar, because I will get a headache. It's not even that I'm like, oh, I'm so worried about sugar. I more so am worried about my head, and I know what sensitivities I have as far as like my headaches get triggered by lots of sugar. So I definitely like to dilute things like this, but it's delicious and it is not going to last long in the fridge with Tim around.
It definitely won't. Another thing too that is really cool about Amazon Fresh is that all of these things you can just go buy online and have it delivered to your house.
That's true.
You don't even have to go to the store.
That is true. You can do deliveries. And something I noticed when I was shopping, like the store was like, well, let me say, it was pouring rain. So I went at a good time for it to be kind of empty. There was like barely anybody in there. So I had the store to myself. But I noticed that like almost every worker had carts and they were filling bags for people that had orders. So they're busy with their orders, and I think it's like a really great program, especially for those that can't get out of the house, that have kids, that are disabled, or they just don't have access to getting out to the stores.
Yeah, so that part's just really cool, and we'll put down in the description all the products that we're trying today so everybody else can access them.
Oh yeah, you can just click on it. It's nice I can actually put links for the Amazon stuff because it's Amazon. So, all right, we're moving on to, I'm actually going to try the cottage cheese. So this is the 365 Whole Foods brand cottage cheese, and it's organic, $3.99. I'm gonna try it now.
You know, I'm just gonna keep eating my pizza because I'm not gonna be trying the cottage cheese.
I'm gonna have one more bite.
I'm not a big fan of cottage cheese.
This one, I'm gonna compare it to the Be Good brand because I love that cottage cheese now. You guys turned me onto it, thank you. Have not been able to find it at Sprouts. I went again today even. It has been wiped off the shelf for who knows how long. But this one, how does this compare? So this one is a much more watery consistency. It's not as creamy as the Be Good one. And this one it's not salty like the other one. I still like it. I think it's good. I do think I should add something to it, like maybe everything but the bagel seasoning. I know people add that to their cottage cheese, and I think that would make it kind of taste a little bit more like something. This is just kind of bland. That's really what it is. It's not bad though. There's some cottage cheese I've had that it's like, I don't like the taste, I don't like the flavor. This is just a very mild, like watery version, and I'm still a total advocate of the Be Good one. That one is incredible, so I'll just keep my fingers crossed that it comes back in, but I will eat this one and I will not buy it again because it's hard to compare something that you like so much with something that's just like mediocre. So that's my opinion.
Awesome.
Tim just brought up that it's actually Good Culture. I don't know why I kept saying Be Good, but you know what? Good Culture cottage cheese. Y'all know what I was talking about anyway. There's only one like that. So we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Do you want to try? We're gonna try the cheese, and then Tim's gonna try ham, but he likes to eat ham and cheese together. So I'm gonna just take a little sprinkle for myself and let you guys know how this pizza cheese is. So this is a pizza blend for cheese, shredded. It has mozzarella cheese, provolone, parmesan, and romano cheese. And I just want to try it just to see how it goes because like I said in the haul, there was no mozzarella. So I grabbed this one to see how it compares to just plain mozzarella. That's my take on it. And I am just going to dump it in my mouth.
And you know, I think I'm the first person to ever put together cheese and ham. There's nobody else has done ham and cheese,
I know, right? No.
I'm a pioneer.
You're an inventor. That definitely has like a ton of flavor. So many flavors going on. It's actually really delicious.
That would be a good pizza cheese.
Yeah.
What I like about it is it's very like fluffy and light and well, like very fine, finely grated, or shredded, I guess you'd say. So it probably melts very well.
It probably does.
I think it probably is going to have good coverage on your pizza. The flavor is pretty good. It definitely is more than just a mozzarella. There's some additional flavor in there that would be good for a pizza.
I feel like provolone is the one that really stands out in my taste of this. Like the provolone flavor is the standout flavor in this one. But I did taste like some harder, more firm shreds that I think are probably the Parmesan. So it's nice because you're also getting kind of a bit of a different texture in there, which makes it taste like you're eating, I don't know, something more than just cheese. But I thought it was good.
Yeah, I did too. If we were to compare this, though, against the Trader Joe's pizza cheese, I would say they're both drastically different.
So different, yeah.
They're not the same product.
Well, because the Trader Joe's pizza cheese, the Pizza Toscano, I think that is, that has actual spices and seasonings in the cheese, whereas this is just plain old cheese, and it's just the mix that makes it pizza cheese, I guess. So, are you gonna try your ham?
Yeah, so we'll move on to this ham. So this is the Originals Natural, no antibiotics ever, uncured Black Forest ham. So I'm just gonna have a slice of it, and I'm not sure how much there'll be to review, but I'll give you my take.
Well, you are, I feel like sometimes you're picky about your hams.
I am, and one of the things that I'll say is when I look at the ham, and there's a bunch of those like deep, colorful spots in them, or like kind of harder spots in other, kind of grosses me out too. So this does not have that, at least in the slice that I took out, so.
You know, something that I did notice too, after I was putting all this stuff away when I shot my haul, is it says that these animals are humanely raised. And that is a big thing in our family, like especially obviously with me being vegetarian, and Tim has become a lot more aware of like humane treatment of animals and like the types of meats that we want to, like, not that I want to buy, but that I get for him. So it is important to find things that, you know, align with your morals or whatever. And some people don't care, but that's us, we do. And that was nice to see on the package as well. And I'm glad it was on sale because I probably would have passed it up knowing that it's, you know, $7. But the fact that it was $4, I'm like, that's doable. So what do you think?
You can taste the love. It's good.
You can.
It's actually really good. So it's very clean, no weirdness to it. Good flavor, pretty salty, but all in all, it was a good slice of ham.
Nice.
I don't know how much more there is to say.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's either you like it or you don't, right? Because that's kind of how you are with your ham. It's like,
yeah.
And he can, y'all know he's picky, so
I'm so picky.
He is very particular about certain things, and that's a good one. I should go back and grab some more before it's gone, because it's on, I don't know, on clearance or whatever, so.
It tastes like ham.
All right, that is it. That's such a short little video, but I hope we gave you guys like a little bit of a glimpse of what you can find at Amazon Fresh. I'm sure there will be more to come. Let me know in the comments if you want us to do another haul. I can do a more in-depth purchase. I will say it's pretty pricey as far as like comparing to other grocery stores. So it's not a place that I would be like putting it into my weekly routine, but here and there it's probably fine to go and shop the sales and stuff like that. So anyways, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.